I'm not talking to you now. Sorry, I just tickled myself. I'm like, oh! Mr. Wave. You literally legs, arms, and a head. What the fuck? Oh my god! Firing blanks.
Mine. I spoke that.
Please, you can, and boom. Oh. I pressed a random button and it was the button for this thing I'm already on. We offered Side-Eye Guy's asshole up to the incubus/succubus. Nothing happened to his bumhole.
It's a noxious odour and it smells pretty rotten, and I've got a strong suspicion it's coming from your bottom.
I get brown and pink mixed up. Fuck off. No. Marilyn Monday. I saw that video. Happy birthday, Mr. Beardo. And chat of sorting laundry, so much laundry. Christmas Day. We're ending in 10 minutes. Turkey battle cry. Beardo looks like a white camp Mr. T. A pitbull. CRL, if you clip that, I...
Oh, Beardo!
Fuck
Hello,
you.
chat. I was about to write in the chat buongiorno.
Scared the shit out of me shouting that loud. Look at this shit. They're in line with my nipples. They're lower than my nipple. Where's my nipples gone? Gun is firing peanuts! Peanuts!
Fire him with your penis, Beardo!
Side-Eye Guy. He's that posh. He's like James Bond, but with a sock. I've been stunned. I got him through the stun. I'm getting accused of hacking for that. Good evening, everybody. Beardos, weirdos, balls of ghouls. How are you all doing? Evening Paranormal Monkey Podcast. Cassidy May, hello to you. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, some of you, again. Because we have just done a 5-hour stream playing Call of Duty on here and Twitch. My ears have been blasted. Anna Banana, hello. We'll do some participants in a sec. Hope everybody's well. Happy Sunday. Happy bank holiday in the UK. Haunted Sessions, hello to you. Evening, Lee. So some people have been here for 5 hours between two channels. This is why my face is still wet. Looks nice, the remodel studio. A bit more to do, but yeah. We've got, obviously, the full room in now. Your Mrs. Geek set up just behind me there. That the daughter's dumped twiglets on. We've got this camera looking across there, and this one looking across there. What did I do to the room? I've turned this desk. The desk used to face that corner there. This one. So the desk used to face into that little corner there. And then Mrs. Geek's was kind of facing out that way. So where this desk is, I turned this desk that way, taking the piano out, put Mrs. Geek's desk behind me. Cujo, thank you for the 7 months. Moved some of the light in, managed to get my spotlight working, and just got rid of a load of stuff. So good evening. Right, let's do the participants. So tonight we have Abnormal Normality, Ali B, Amy and Ozzy, Anna Aridia, Anna Banana, Anne Robinson, Happy Droid Development, BJ, Bean Sawyer, Bill Stacey, Birmingham, Alabama's Most Interesting, Bob the Beard, Carlos Hood, Cassidy May Wilson, Cassidy May, in trouble you are, like another Backstreet Boys t-shirt, Catherine Lawrence, Catherine Morgan, Kaz Scarlett, Chris Manzi, Chris Yule, Christopher John Roby, Mr. Satan, CRL, Davey Boy, Dawn C, Dawn Emery, Dean Bailey, Father Gobby, Garmax, Sane, Ghost Wiener, Gillian Daniels, Gingy, Giuseppe Stromboli, Glasgow Ghost Hunters, Granny Dumpling, Hammer Toe, Haunted Echoes, Haunted Sessions, Jan Stadale, Jane C, Jenna Lou, Jennifer Taylor, Jenny J, Jay Morgan, Johan Rico Westgate, Jolene, Katie W, Chris Williams, Laura Johnson, Laura Wilson, Lee, Lionheart, Liz Gowler, Loretta Mooney, Lycan, Lynn, Mags McLeod, Mamap's Awakening, Mandy Priest, Marie Jane Ginjuice, Meat Pillow, Megan behind Blue Eyes, Spaghetti alla Paranormale. That's a very nice studio. Thanks for the suggestion for the cam. Works like a charm. I know. Believe it or not, this is the same camera, the Logitech C925. That over there, that looks like dog shit right now. So I've got to play with the settings. Is a DLSR. And this webcam looks better. Megan behind Blue Eyes, Melly Lewis, Mgal, Michael Smorto, Mike's Mysteries, Mickey247, Misty G, Monique D, Mr. Badger's Moonbase Delta, Mrs. Bob the Beard, Hannah Connor, Mrs. Bubble Rat, Nancy, Nick Derrick, Peter M, Rebecca Visnicki, KM, RKM, Roger Bowen, Samantha Cornell, Shadow, Sisters of Mercy, Snarf McGrew, Spaghetti alla Paranormale, Sir Spookfest, Steve Dodsley, the Paranormal Monkey, the Dark One, Tracy Potts, Tuffy is Val, Vixen Moo, Wayne Dawson, and Weird Fox. Welcome in, everybody. Loving the new studio. Looks 240p. I know it's actually in 4K. It's something to do with the lighting on it. I'll fix it at some point. If I don't, sorry. Huh? What do you mean if you don't, sorry? I'm lost there. What was the name of that webcam again? Logitech C920. Logitech C920. It's... As long as you've got decent lighting, it's a good tattoo. Tattoo sleeve's looking great too. It's getting there, right? Obviously, it's not staying that colour brown. It'll go more grey like this. This death bat there, but it'll calm down and grey. But there's all little screaming skulls hidden in there. And my next session, I'm getting all of this bit done. And then that's my arm finished. Watched Really Haunted last video. The TV was wobbling from the mask. Ah, was it? Beardo, you're looking amazing. I'm fucking leaking. It's not even that hot in the UK today. It's only 14 degrees now. Hi, Beardo and everyone in chat. Hello, Tony Lee's Musical Strength. Welcome, everybody. Beardo, you got that Hell's Angels here again. I mean, there's nothing else I can do with it. Pull it down, it'll look like Pob. Satan Burton, hello. Kenny Biddle wants to know how you're able to shout all our names out like a school register. Because I've been streaming for going on 7 years now. Studio looks good. I mean, I got so much room now. I just run over cables. Because I'm a knob. It's a great picture for a webcam. Yeah, I've obviously got the two key lights and then the background light kind of makes you pop. It's all about the lighting. Why that one looks that shite, I don't know. Because on the camera, it actually looks decent. I'm not sure. Wait. Should we try and fix it while we're live? What could go wrong, right? What could go wrong, he says. Ah, bollocks, I can't do it. There. Right, where's my filters? No, it's still not right. I'll fix it. Simon Basan, thank you for the membership. Appreciate it. You run out of skin. I'm nearly out. I've just got that section there that we've already got planned out. And I got a few little bits. But these skulls will go all the way up then in between. You're going to forget what you're wearing your boxers when it's warmer. Yeah, that's a worry. Don't forget to put shorts on. I got shorts on. Did you see Debunk Paranormal doing your mid-wet? Yes, I did. I thought it was hilarious. Mrs. Bubble Wrap, thank you for the 20 months. That gives you room to fall off your chair again. It does. It was... I mean, the desk was in the corner there facing out more this way when I fell off my chair before. So you haven't seen it, Beardo, on Haunted House. Haunted House? Room's looking awesome. Dude, bro, demons, there's a face in your arm. I can't debunk the arm tattoo. The face isn't there when the catch view your arm. Are you going to do more parody, satire shorts? Probably. Probably. I'm not doing them every location I go to. But now and again. Beardo, Jeffrey, a.k.a. Negan, has a new show coming out in Destination. Awesome. I watched a film with him in the other day called... something Watch? Neighborhood Watch. Wasn't very good. Wasn't very good at all. I'm feeling very upset right now. I just switched my benefits to Universal Credit in January. I'm facing eviction. They didn't tell me I'd be losing my housing benefit. Jesus Christ. Fucking benefit system there to help people. You're sweating like a... Jesus Christ. Justin! I've moved all my buttons on my Stream Deck as well because of the new things. Where's my ban button gone? Misbehaving, how you doing? Okay, what amps do you use for your guitar rig? I mean, there's Marshall stacks out there. There's also a couple of practice amps. That I think there's 2 different Marshall stacks out. They haven't been switched on in years. I don't play anymore. Did Mrs. Geek like her blankie beard? Oh, yes, she did, Tracy Potts. If you check the Discord, she's put pictures in. I'm sure she put pictures in. We did at you in there, but yeah, she loves the blanket. All the Stephen King novel covers, absolutely fantastic. Just seen the new trailer for Welcome to Derry. I haven't seen that yet. Beardo, where is my hammer? Catherine Morgan. Beardo Crocs for PM. I'm not wearing Crocs. In case you missed my Facebook, I was talking to Horror about being a guest. If we'd know about the schedule mix up, we could have arranged something. The Dark Figure was saying the kitchen with Lee last night. I'll have a look. I stopped playing to switch just singing. I mean, that's what I did for a long time. I was front man. Jingle bells, Ghost Theory, do it again. What have they done now? Does Beardo have a portal amp speaker with glitter and fairy lights? He does not. I've got a Spider 8 or something? Like a practice amp. I love that thing. Pretty immune to horror movies. Same. You look like you've lost weight. If anything, I've put it on the last 2 weeks because when you're out investigating and driving, you just eat loads of cack. Beardo now looking like an indie wrestler from Temu. It's a bit rude, that.
Oh, fucking twat.
I found out vapes interfere with REM pods. Yes, they do. It also sets off most of the ghost hunting apps as well. Of activity at your house, what kind? Stuff moves a lot. Now, I've had CCTV in this room for over a year and it's never captured anything. Weirdly, when I unplugged it all and took it to East Drive, stuff moved while I was away. Came back, couldn't find shit. I assumed it was the daughter, but there we go. It's stuff from Temu's. Temu's fantastic. Mrs. Geek was showing me Temu the other day, and now I own multiple pairs of trousers and t-shirts. I migrated, didn't lose anything. I get paid every 15 days. Can we get a Deadpool, please? Yes, you can.
Oh, fuck off. Adorn me, Beardo. Fucking A! It's perfect.
Martin Weller, thank you for the 24 months. I appreciate that. Thanks for all your great content. Thank you for watching. Because if you didn't watch, I'll have to get a real job. Can I get a dude, bro? Yes, you can.
Dude, bro! Dude! Bro! Demons! Demons, bro! Murders! We've caught a ghost!
Any more crazy? Yeah, the same one. But I'm not getting into it because that bitch is going to court. Another spirit level. All right, the spirit level. Thought we'd move past that. Temu's dangerous. Yes, it is. Apart from the import fees. I never had import fees. Christopher John Roby, thank you for the £5. Wanting to do a fan art of you, Beardo, to send via Discord. Feel free. The sugary snacks in our house keep going missing. Must be a spirit. We don't have any. Possum Pete, yes, you can. Fantastic. Thank you for the 20 months. Tell me why I've been here so long. Because I'm awesome. XK9, hello to you. Also thought time Slash benefits triggering depression, anxiety. Ring your GP. Please ring your GP, because I'm sure they can help you with stuff like that. I use ClearPay and Temu and do all the offers to gain the extras. Yeah, like, well, I bought a load of stuff. Mesquite was like, leave it in your inbox or your basket for a couple of days and they'll send you offers for it. I was like, oh, great. Wish I'd known that before I bought stuff. Wish I had a credit card taken from Temu. Oh. It's funny how I ended up watching you. You came up talking about proven demons, instantly triggered. I mean, I assume a lot of people come to my channel because I've triggered them at some point talking about channels they love. Blast Rights, yes, I do have another Backstreet Boys t-shirt has been sent to me. I was going to put it on, but on account that I've sweated through this one, I don't want to stink up another one. But we'll definitely put it on for one of the streams, because little Cassidy me sent me another one. With I want it that way, with big curly writing across it. Beardo is awesome. When did that happen? The day I left my mother's for the parts. Get Mrs. Geek under the desk with Possum Pete. It'll be like Philip Schofield like Gordon the Gopher. Can I have a piss off ghost, please? Yes, you can. When I find it.
Piss off, ghost!
I hate him. I do not love him. What? Alright, I got you. You never triggered me. I came here because of Mr. Grey, actually. Ah. When can we see Beardo in a dress again? It's happened a number of times. Bollocks, it was one of his HMV bargains. What was? What? Where's the shirt, Beardo? It's in the dining room. Make the referrals. There you go. Citizens Advice, that's a good shout. If you've got a local hub, that's a good shout. Not that hub. Don't be rude. Good evening, Andrew Goodyear. Do put stuff in a basket and then some of them free and cash back. Ooh. May I have a Negan? Yes, you may.
Hot diggity, hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls. Hot diggity, hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls.
My voice is repeating twice. It shouldn't be. There's only one audio in. Do you not understand the importance of speaking to spirits and psychic readings? Do you watch the channel? I try to speak to spirits. Most of the time, I only end up talking to walls.
Mary loves Dick. Mary loves Dick. Mary loves Dick.
I have never wore a maid outfit. I've dressed up as Lara Croft for a stream, or 2 streams, and I did... Some guy was making trans jokes, so I put a dress on and was like, and fucking what? Audio's fine for me. Yeah, it can't double because there's only one audio input. Not sure if it's YouTube or not, but I hear you twice. I don't think anyone else is. Check if you've got another tab playing the stream. Hello, Nanny Pups. How you doing? Channel is only 2 months old. Just is what it is. Keep an eye. Keep an eye. George DPI, how you doing? Figured it out. Discord was on. Wait, what? My Discord's not open, is it? Let me just check. I have a habit of leaving things on. Would I wear a maid outfit? I mean, if it was funny. Thank you for standing up for the trans community. At the end of the day, people are people. I genuinely don't care what anyone does with their life as long as they're happy and they ain't hurting anyone. Crack the fuck on with it. I want a high stamina with a spirit level. There will be no spirit levels. Joined you all as a member. Appreciate it, Melanie Lewis. How amazing this community is. Fucking awesome. Absolutely awesome. On Discord and people's advertising you live. Right. At least you don't turn certain things off like the missus. What? Child keeps reading my grandparents' fridge. That's what grandparents are there for, right? He's won plenty of fun stuff like his Wolverine PJs and the turkey outfit. We've done the turkey outfit, the dinosaur outfit. I've dressed up as Captain Spaulding. I've done a few. I want to hit the Chancellor. Oh, right. You heard about the ghost that came out as transparent. Before you finish the joke. Tazaka's ghost spoke to Pope Francis from his spirit box. I bet he fucking didn't. I bet he didn't, because if you believe in the Catholic religion, which the Pope clearly does, there are no ghosts, only demons. I've had my YouTube channel since December 2005. Holy shit. Can we have a wanker, please? Yes, you can.
Wanker.
Can you buy and wear a tight Spider-Man outfit? Not the shape I'm in at the moment, no. No. Why would I do that to you guys? That should have been Justin. My son's just told me he's gay, bless him. Still your son. What's the Holy Spirit then, eh? I don't fucking know. It's all made up in a book. I don't mean to offend anyone that believes, but I don't. Have you worn a woolen Aran jumper on? I have not. I would never, ever, ever, ever wear a jumper that hideous in public. When I have my grandson over, the amount of shite and goodies I get from him are unreal. Eats more than I do when I'm stoned. It's brilliant being a crap parent. Beardo, whole 35 years old today. Are you 35 years old? Happy birthday to you. Did you see Seg's jump skit? I did not. Beardo, wear a Bigfoot outfit. Not in this studio, it's too warm. Although, without me being enclosed with all the lights on me, it does feel a bit cooler out here. Your beard and hair look dark. Have you dyed them? No. Ages ago. Anyone need an arc? I know a guy. Speaking of fans, there we go. With all the thumbs up, chat, get it done. You tell him, Lycan. He's never going to let that jumper go. Absolutely not. And he wore it to 30 East Drive, the pervert. Me dye my hair? No. It's just a bit of gel on it. A bit of gel. There's a lot of gel on it. Holy Spirit, Holy Ghost is not to believe as an actual ghost. You tell him, Spaghetti alla Paranormale. I think he knows the Pope because he's Italian. More like 300 plus years old. Every day is Beardo's birthday. It's not. Doomed Lottie, hello. Don't apologise for being late. Pervert. Yeah, only perverts wear those jumpers. Embrace the grey and be a silver fox. I did, for ages. Beardo looks like Cool Whip there. Cool Whip. Cool Whip. I was trying to give Beardo a younger age. Thank you, Catherine. Beardo get scared. Are those shorts comfy? They are. Apart from earlier. We were playing Call of Duty and I didn't rage. I got a little bit angry. And I kind of slammed my hands and my legs together and I crushed my left nut. I nearly threw up on stream. Beardo, after seeing you with an old man Peaky Blinders hat, lay off just in sweat. Hey, you leave my flat cap alone. Your birthday was exactly a week ago. Did we give you happy birthdays? I think the Holy Spirit's supposed to be some sort of intermediary between God and humanity to transfer knowledge and power. Check out the brains on you. I wore your Beardo's Fault t-shirt to Oxford United game last week, so hopefully there's a few more subscribers. Appreciate it, Daniel. Some of the photos we've been sent of where the t-shirts are gone have been absolutely incredible. I'll try and get them all in a video at some point this week. Nice to see Richard Felix give you a shout out. He did, bless him. He's such a nice man. Only perverts wear jumpers. Well, Ginger, you best buy one, yeah. That is a BC Rich. It's not in tune. Neither is the Explorer. I haven't picked the guitars up in years. I asked for a Wii and you gave me a piss off ghost. I do apologise. Where's my Wii button got there? Hey, Eloise. You've been busy. Missed you. I have been very busy. So much driving this last... I keep saying 2 weeks because it was over 2 weeks, but it was all within 7 days. So a lot of driving, a lot of investigating. Good people, good times. The Baggins Museum one made me laugh. Speaking of, can we get a creepy Baggins, please? Yes, you can. HM Paranormal Detective, thank you for the 3 months. Hey, Beardo, nice decor. I like it. Hoping to make it out to the UK this year. Drinks on me. Check my email. Shall do. Right, I forgot what I was asked for then. Oh, Zach.
How you doing? You come here often?
Every day.
Oh, why is that?
I work here.
Yeah.
It was the first time I met Richard Felix. Danny Dyer wants his hair. Danny Dyer's forehead's a bit bigger than mine these days. Have I ever watched Sean Austin? Not that I'm aware of. I did watch... shit, who did Crow just do a video on? The guys that are doing the scientific experiments. They were really good. Really good. Yeah, first time meeting Richard Felix. Very nice man. The fantastic location as well. Dorset Paranormal, how are you doing? Never stop playing, mate, ever. I mean, I shouldn't have, but I haven't played for years. A Dorset live got a premiere at 8, have they? We'll send everyone over to Dorset Paranormal because I don't think Ghosts on Trent got one tonight anyway, and we've done them the last few weeks. Why does that Baggins look like a flasher in the woods? I could not legally say that he does. Dorset will send everyone over to. What was that? Oh, never mind. Bought a Billy Bullshit Ladies tee off before your 20% run out. Are there delays due to the bank holiday? There probably is, Marie. There probably is. We've had Easter and stuff as well, so I don't know. I haven't really got a way to check because it's a separate company. Did you ask Richard about his most haunted days? I did. And we had a very in-depth discussion about it. I'm saying that hair is greasy, but Greenpeace has been alerted. Fuck you, Justin. We had a very in-depth discussion, but a lot was said that can't be said on camera, because originally he was going to do an interview with me about it, and then he's checked the legalities around it, and he was like, I'm going to get in trouble. No worries. But it was an interesting conversation. Now, there are things that he did say that I've heard on a podcast before. For example, he was never originally brought in as a historian. He was originally brought in as the best paranormal investigator in the UK. And he didn't know what paranormal investigators did, so he went out and bought a K2, dowsing rods and a crystal. What's your thoughts on Dead City Paranormal? I've never watched them, but I believe I may have debunked the video and they were involved in it. I may be wrong there. Zach Baggins, Paranormal Files copying Zach Baggins' ego out of control. He thinks he's qualified to do There are way too many people out there doing residentials that have no right to be doing them. Did Richard know most haunted were faked back in the day? From what he said, a lot of the time when you saw Richard on screen, that was the only time he had anything to do with any of them. Peter, I think you need to sit in a nice pack, you Red. It's a bit warm in you. Daniel Green, thank you for the 5 months. You are my fire. Oh, you dickhead. Oh, there you go. The channel I was on about. APRF Paranormal Investigations. Hi, Beardo. Thanks again for watching and commenting earlier. We appreciate it. Fantastic. And different to everything else out there. Really, really enjoyed it. Such a good take on the paranormal. Scientific in approach. Really enjoyed it. Beardo, your room looks epic. Yeah, there's a fan there. It's just blowing warm air around. I can't see it. Oh, there you go. Just about see you there. Kieran Keefe and Richard Felix only wants to come. Yeah, they're the only ones that ever left that show with any credibility, as far as I'm concerned. This is news from all the screams and air horns you sent him. My left ear is still ringing. Still ringing. If it's getting too warm, just remove your shirt. We don't mind. I mind. It is a new tattoo, yeah. So it's not staying that colour. That's obviously because it's still a bit raw. It's fucking raw. You need a room this size. I mean, the room's always been this size. I just, for some reason, put myself in a little corner. Hey there, Kenny Biddle. How are you doing? Kenny Biddle, a channel you should check out called APRF Paranormal Investigations. I think you'd approve. Very scientific. And they look at a claim of faces in walls at a church, and they recreate them with lights. It's absolutely fantastic. Can we get a knee gun for Kenny? Yes, of course you can. Where is it?
Hot diggity, hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls. Hot diggity, hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls.
You enjoyed them blast rights? Awesome. Need to get out to see the Thunderbolts. Marvel is back. A lot of people are telling me I'm going to love it. I wanted to go yesterday, but my sister and brother-in-law came around for a drink or two. And I spent most of yesterday feeling really sick. It's almost like somebody spiked my vodka with vodka. Loved the Southwest Wales video. I appreciate that, Itchy Punk. So did a Midwest Ghost Hunter. Love the tat. Can't even find an artist for love nor money. I tell you now, Kenny will find issues. Of course he will. Kenny finds issues in everything. But I will guarantee you, APRF will take that stuff on board and learn like most of us do. So that vid when Mythos put it out as well as when Crow put it on. When Friday, it was glorious. Do you know, the weather this week has been phenomenal. Glad I checked in while you were still alive. Appreciate it, Special Ed. A drink or two. I think I went through 3/4 of a litre of vodka. I did not feel good yesterday. And Mrs. Geek said, oh, should we go and have a pub lunch? Yeah, all right. I couldn't even finish my pint. I cleared the food. Couldn't finish my pint. I failed. I have issues with Justin. We've all got issues with Justin. Mostly that fucking jumper. I was impressed you kept your eyes so wide and unblinking. Funny stuff. My eyes were burning. Seen the film Sinners? I have not. You've been tattooing today. Hurt now? Damn, Beardo. What? Justin deserves it. When I go into Justin's stream, I behave. Mostly. Just subscribe to APRFP. Awesome. I Beardo, important. I've just been given permission to invite you to a non-public access venue to do an investigation. I know you will love it. I'll send you an email with a link to the Facebook page. Rubber Ducky, I appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. Got a better tan than when I go to Turkey. Do you know what? Papal is abroad, and I messaged him just to see how he was going. Some hairdresser in wherever he is has nicked that logo. Nearly. No, I mean, your alcohol consumption. I haven't drunk that much in a long, long time. And, I felt fucking rough. Pap was like, I may as well have stayed at home because it's warmer there. Just made homemade pizza. Oof. Never go into Justin's stream. It stains. Ibedo, can you let the hubby know that he means the world to me? Emma Rose's husband. You mean the world to her? You're clearly doing something right, or you got a massive wallet. Have you seen the trailer for Predator Badlands? The Predator looks a bit shit, right? It does look a bit shit. Why hate on Justin? Justin gives me more than I give him, because I tend to behave in Justin streams a bit more because of the guests. Obviously, I've got a lot of respect. I respect Justin, but just don't tell him. I think we all miss Purple. Everybody misses Purple. I don't know how. He's got a massive nose. Tembi is beautiful. I don't think it's that warm. was it? It's only 13 degrees outside in Wales today. Back to normal. Tenby is beautiful, though. I noticed you're getting more subscribers. Brilliant. Keep it up. How was Fort North? The video's out. I enjoyed it, but I want to go back when it's a bit warmer and the sun is out longer so I can get the drone up around there. Background looks cool. Appreciate it, Jenna Lou. Thank you very, very much. Send Justin that Backstreet Boys t-shirt, Beardo. Nah. Cassidy May sent it. I'm keeping it. Jenny J, if he doesn't, he worked hard not to. Is Purple getting a tan? I don't know, he's so skinny, the sun rays may miss him. I mean, he's not, he's put on a bit of weight. Bulked up with it, he's done so well. Happy Star Wars Day, everyone. May the 4th be with you. Security Officer Bob. Just looking at your reorganisation of the office, I have to say, damn, with some of those CD issues, that would have been a total nightmare for me to resort. Respect. It's not a new sippy cup, Badger. I've had it for ages. It's not a new cup. I've had it, well, not ages, but I've had it a while. Wasn't keen on his guest, not last stream, the one before. Oh, the guy that was doing residentials that clearly shouldn't be doing them. He's quite muscled now. He is. He's worked hard, Purple. He has worked hard. Changed his diet, and then the exercise regime he's doing, it's worked for him. Beardo, does they haveth an axe? I mean, I've got Stormbreaker over there. There. Or, like, that's my axe. Did love that everyone knew it was Cassidy May who sent the video. I know. Too late, you admit it's Sippy Cup. Suck my ass. Victoria H and Brian the Kitty, hello. Saundersfoot is nice. You see your mate, the South African, can't remember, debunked paranormal. Your midways goes, yeah, it was absolutely hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Yes, you can have a dude, bro.
Dude, bro! Dude! Bro! Demons! Demons, bro! Murders! We've caught a ghost!
Long day at work, can I get a wee? Yes, you can. It is a real BC Rich, yeah. But the Explorer's not a Gibson, it's an Epiphone. Because I'm poor. I've got 3 axes if that helps. Retired disabled shield maiden here. Yes. Tenby, Saundersfoot, that area, on a nice hot summer's day, it looks like you're abroad. Richard Felix give you a great shout out today. Have you seen it? He did one the other day that I've seen. Has he done another one? Debunk Paranormal is awesome. He is. It wasn't Creed Kafer. Ibido the Rejig looks amazing. Sorry I'm a bit late. I've been at the Witches and Pagan Festival in Coventry. Ooh, that sounds cool. Lita Ford guitar, BC Rich. I don't know who Lita Ford is. Is this something I'm supposed to know? This is what I get shouted at, right? He knew South African by his accent. I go back to Pembrokeshire every year to visit friends and my mum's grave. Pembrokeshire's beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Skazdius, hello to you. How are you doing, my friend? Just got a guest list for the Smashing Pumpkins this summer. Nice. Very nice. Just got the... I just read that. Can I get a Tom Hardy? Don't want to say it in case it gets restricted. Yes, you can. Would it get restricted? Probably.
Wanker!
Harley Hayes, thank you for the membership. I appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. Apparently Beardo's rep Richard Felix, as he mentioned it yet. Listen, I don't like to brag or anything, but yeah, I met Richard Felix, and he's a fan of the channel. He's also a fan of Ghosts on Trent. And I probably should have mentioned this at some point as well. Kieran O'Keefe watches the channel and likes what I do. You don't know who Lita Ford is? No. My husband has the Bloodbound BC Rich. More guitars and sense, that man. I mean, there's a room full out there. May the 4th be with you, Carlos. Wanker. Would love to get to do one sometime. Do you practice the old ways? Hello, Matt Lyons. How you doing? Can I get a Deadpool? Yes, you can.
Oh, fuck off! Adorn me, Beardo! Fucking A! It's perfect!
I did keep it quiet, you know, and I wanted to brag, but, you know, when people with credibility that, you know, most paranormal people watch enjoy me, I'm a bit proud of it. Hunting Hauntings, how you doing? Actually made alive, let's go. And Kieran said Beardo's name, the world shook. That was my jaw hitting the floor. Hammer toe. Billy Dillon, hello to you in Tennessee. Lita Ford is awesome. I have a miniature guitar. I'm not Carlitos anymore. I'm Carlos. Oh, yeah. Carlos. Not one to brag. No. No. Never bragged about anything. Can we have a Mary, please? Yes, you can.
Mary loves Dick. Mary loves Dick. Mary loves Dick.
When you have fans like Richard and Kieran, who cares about the haters? Do you know what? You've brought a valid point up there. For me, that those two above the others are, you know, well, no, that's not fair. Obviously, channels that have influenced me, the Ouija Brothers, Ghosts on Trent, Most Haunted, because they did back in the day, Ghost Hunters as in Taps. So to have Richard Felix, Kieran O'Keefe, and Jason Halls on board is massive. Massive for me. Jet Hudson, thank you for the 5 gifted. It's very kind of you. Thank you very, very much. When Kieran mentioned Beardo, I think he needed to change his boxes. I mean, he's done it twice, yeah, spaff. Shouldn't have said that. Is Kieran a fan of moist, sweaty Beardo, though? Probably not. I don't know why I'm leaking so much. Probably because I've been sat out here for 5 hours playing Call of Duty. Big chuffy badge for you. Yeah. You know, when... And it says the same about Justin as well. You know, when those guests go on his podcast, they obviously respect him. And they've mentioned the Ouija Brother on live streams and podcasts and stuff. And, you know, Ghosts on Trent's name is getting out there. Hopefully it bleeds down and this community grows with more credible people getting involved as well. Now that you've met Richard Felix, who's next on your list you would like to meet? I don't know if there is anyone else paranormal-wise, to be fair. Like, obviously there's the smaller channels and stuff, but I'd like to meet Dr. Chris French. I'd like to meet Kenny Biddle in person. Just so I can pull his beard and call him Santa. What do you think of Zach Baggins? I am not a fan at all. Man vs. Ghost, hello to you. It's hot outside, ever so moist. May the 4th be with you, because tomorrow's Revenge of the 5th. Beardo, gross. Can I have a birthday ban? Mystic John Paranormal, happy birthday. You are banned, sir. Hope he does it back to you, Beardo. True. Barry Guy, absolute bell end of a man. Can't stand him. He's... him and Yvette Fielding are sort of there. They're neck and neck. And that bullshit Exorcist, he's up there and all. It's not because of the gameplay in Beardo, it's the vodka leaking out from yesterday. No, the vodka was Friday. It's all gone. Beardo tugging on Yvette's facial hair. She doesn't have facial hair. Some people find her very attractive. Horror of Horror, how are you doing? I hope you're well. Appreciate your shout-outs on Facebook. Legend. Arbo Climber, how are you doing? Beardo would love to meet the tit. Nah. No. You know you'd want to meet Ian Lawman. I mean, I wouldn't say no to meeting them. With the camera on and being like, you lot are a bunch of dickheads that have ruined the paranormal. I don't love the new ink and backdrop. Appreciate it, Katie K. Thank you very, very much. Delayed reaction there. What are you on about? Man still owes me a beard here. I've cleaned the studio now. It's all gone. Jennifer Taylor, thank you for the £2. Thank you for putting smiles on our faces. Beardo has an Yvette crush. No. Fred Batt. I nearly did a recorded interview with Fred Batt, but he wasn't allowed to talk about Most Haunted, so I was like, what's the point? And I don't think he was up for me discussing him throwing a stone on camera. Appreciate that, Jennifer Taylor, thank you. Would you say no to meeting Yvette? I wouldn't meet her. I wouldn't want to meet her. I always broke my ankle as I planned to go to Whaley House. Yeah, don't do that. Ghost find her very attractive. She can't help rounding up a few. I mean, let's be fair. When Most Haunted started, Yvette was scared of her own shadow. 3 years later, she stood there in a black trench coat demanding spirits talk to her, and they do. Bollocks. Bollocks. You forgot your promise. It belongs with the voodoo doll, sir. Please, can I get a rar? Yes, you can.
Rawr. Rawr.
Yes, we all know Mary likes it. Copy me. Ooh, ooh. Sorry, Carl. What was that?
Did my cat spell rub off? What? What are your thoughts on orbs? If you're on about on video, it's always dust or insects. I've never seen anything convincing. I've heard people say that they've actually seen orbs in real time. I've never seen one. I would like to see one. After doing Blue Peter, yeah. So if you said that to Ian Lawman and go, I'd make you another mead and chuck in a tattoo, that'd be hilarious. To be fair, if I ever bump into any of these people, I'll tell them exactly what I think they've done to the paranormal field. I tell them exactly, any of them. You want to interview Zap Bagans? Orbs is dust. Dust, insects. Yeah. How could you interview... I mean, you'd have to have a widescreen just to fit Zach Bagans' fucking ego in. I feel so stupid now. I fell for the... I wouldn't feel stupid, Paul. I used to love Most Haunted when they first started. Only orbs, I believe, are UEP. Can't believe I was sucked... Most people were sucked in with Most Haunted. Because they were the first ones. And whether I like them or not, doesn't matter what I think about them now, they're kind of responsible for me, the Ouija Brothers, Paranormal Monkey podcast. They're responsible for a lot of us that do what we do. Also Paranormal. I'm sure Chris said he was a fan of them. I'd rather interview my sock. Isn't Zach notorious for controlling interviews? Oh, he's got to be. He's got such an ego. A lot of us felt I wouldn't feel dumb. A footage of a bright turquoise orb. You can't tell me that's dust. I'll happily take a look at it. What's your new ink? It's basically just gap filling, but it's when it heals, it'll be sort of this grey colour. But there are little screaming skulls hidden all through it. So it's just to finish my arm off, but I'm getting a piece all up there next. More smoke and skulls, and then that's my arm done. Then I've got to finish this. Then finish my chest piece, and then I'm done. I'm not doing my legs anymore. Used to watch Ghost Adventures, unironically, now it's my favourite thing to watch stoned. I used to watch it when they first started and enjoy it. And then Zach's ego took over. But I still watched Ghost Adventures until about 2 years ago, but for all of the wrong reasons. I saw a white light anomaly at Woodchester Mansion a few weeks ago. I'm rational as hell, but I can't explain it. Only the second thing I've ever seen in 15 years of investigating. Did you see with your own two eyes? Because that's very different. I've never seen one, but I'd love to. Rewatched Most Haunted recently, 30 East Drive, to see the famous rope trick. It's so bad. So bad. The knives and everything. Awful. I'd send it to you, but I highly doubt you would look at it. I sent it to Crow, and he is a little confused. I'll take a look. I don't think there's a TV screen big enough to fit Zach's head on. Not even ours. We have a 65-inch. Tattoos are never nearly done. It's too addictive. I wanted my right leg was going to be a Slipknot, like a leg sleeve, and then my left leg was going to be all horror. But when my psoriasis plays up, it's worse on my legs, and it's just going to ruin them, so I'm not bothering. So Red opened my eyes on a table in front of the end of a chair in a basement at Hilltop Hotel in West Virginia years ago. Room looks class, Beardo. Thank you, Blinky. I remember watching these brothers, not the twins. I forget their names. Are they these twins?
Yeah.
Oh,
fucking twat.
Wankers.
See an old my kitchen every time there's a dim light. It's always there without fail, so it must be my eyes are interpreting the light. Potentially. Worcester Mansion was at the episode where it looks like Stuart was made. Yes, I've recreated that. Evie, Stevie, how you doing, legend? Your Beardo mods and family have been lurking and driving. Drive safe, my friend. See all his dollies now. They're not dollies. They're collectible action figures. Oh, there are dollies back there, the Mrs. Geeks made. The horror ones. Mr. Gray, good evening. Beardo, by sight in the basement of the mansion, where the light source it could have been, was fascinating. I'd love to see something like that. Back in the distant past with most haunted is that Baggins is a law unto himself and thinks everyone revolves around him. Pretentious and no way paranormal, loves himself. It's become the Zach Bagans show, hasn't it? It's not even enjoyable for comedy anymore. Don't have a chance to speak of, but I put it up as a short, it's quite old footage. I'll have a look at that. Absolutely loved your North Fort video. We really like to get back there, so I love the place. I'd like to go back there. I'd love to go back there, get the drone up, a bit more of the light. Because we've recently done, with Ghosts on Trent, we've recently done Derby Jail. And the majority of the investigation, Kenny Biddle will be very happy, we did with the lights on. We did very little with the lights off. Kathy Lee, hello. The one time I've seen an orb with my own eyes was in Vietnam. I don't know how to say that. Battlefield, it was amazing. Have you seen Kenny Biddle's scary dolls he creates? They're awesome. I have. I actually need an over-the-top paranormal show to watch the likes of Most Haunted or GA just for the fun of it. Fucking check out YouTube. There's tons of them. I find a pair of orbs every time I use the restroom. Can you stroke one of those lightsabers and make owl sounds? No. Saw a pair of legs in tweed trousers and loofah show. Said sorry, moved out the way, looked up, no one was there. That's cool as shit. I'd love to see it. I don't have any Action Man dollies. Thank you very much. They're all Marvel, DC. Yeah, they're all Marvel, DC. And then I've got my horror up there and on the back wall now. Great lives from 30 East Drive. Really enjoyed them. Appreciate that, Chris. The plan is myself, Real Evidence, and 3 Spires. We are looking for other locations that have Wi-Fi so we can do something similar again. I mean, A, less editing. B, it was so much fun. And then to have you guys being like, oh, can you go into this room and try that? That was a lot of fun. Kayleen Herb, absolutely. Your cancerous mass on your shoulder is banned. Paul, I will not be getting the Fantastic Four Funko Pops because I don't have any more room for Funkos. Is it this one? No. This one. The Funko wall is just a tad full. Just a tad full. Yeah, Masters of the Universe stuff is behind me on that shelf there. I've got He-Man, Skeletor, Anti-Eternia He-Man, and then the ones from when I was a kid. Come to the US, go to Indiana State Sanatorium. That place is crazy. I'd love to. My favourite investigation I've ever done was Derby Jail. because it was just weird. Really fucking weird. I don't have My Little Ponies, idiot. Sometimes I look at my small cells and think I have way too much stuff. Then I see Beardo's room and I think I'm all right. You're absolutely fine, Mr. Grey. You haven't seen the boxes in the garage of stuff that doesn't fit in here. I've got Star Wars stuff boxed up because my Star Wars cabinet there is full. Just with Funko Pops, the comic book tin I got sent, a Star Wars puzzle, the Chewbacca Black Series, my 1977 Millennium Falcon diecast, and the Hot Wheels that CRL sent me. Where are the Backstreet Boys toys? I don't have any. Are they all level? Yes, because Mrs. Geek put all these cabinets together. Another thing I've ever seen was a light grey ball of mist in Gloucester prison that appeared, curved and disappeared in front of me. If you have any Harley Quinn ones, I've got a few Harley Quinn Funko Pops. I've got 2 Harley Quinn statues up there. I've got another Harley Quinn statue somewhere. Oh, up there in a box. I got a lot of Harley Quinn stuff. But it's all comic book Harley Quinn. Oh, I've actually got movie stuff as well. Never mind. Beardo's a hoarder. I'm not. I just collect stuff. Laura Copley. I appreciate it. I'd love to see you go to Chilham Castle. So many reports, but I'd like to see your thought. I'd like to go there. I would love to go there, come to think of it. Grok King, hello. Aliens. Yeah, I've got a big xenomorph NECA figure up there. I think that's the only alien stuff I got. Is it? Yeah. I don't have much in way of aliens. I've got nothing Predator. I've got a lot of Universal monsters and then Freddy, Jason, Scream, Pennywise, Leatherface. The penguin is staring into my soul. Penguin? Oh. Old Oswald Cobblepot by Danny DeVito there. I've only got the one xenomorph. Well, technically, I've got 3. I've got the chest burster, the Alien 3 curved up one, and then the big boy. Oh, fucking hell, I haven't changed the camera. Don't know if you can see that up there. Got the horror stuff up there, and behind me. Oh, I got more aliens back there. Forgot about them. Yeah, I've got. Yeah, there's more aliens back there. Can't beat the Universal Monsters. I love Universal Monsters. I grew up watching them with my grandfather. Studio looks nice. Must be a pain in the ass to clean. That's why it really gets done. I went to buy another mystery box this month, and they've put the shipping up from $30 to $128. So I won't be buying any more. When's the yard sale? When I die. All of this is for the kids, and if they want to sell it, they can sell it. I saw my grandmother about 6 weeks after she passed. She didn't come to me. I went to her. That was in 2000. I'd love to do more mystery boxes, the horror ones, but not at the price they are now. Aliens is your all-time favourite? I love the Alien movies, love the Predator movies. I got a lot of stuff. My son collected all the Marvel figures and magazines, take up 5 bookcases, Motorhead memorabilia, old F1 signed pictures. I don't have Action Men or Barbies. It is a massive investment. I've got some really rare things. I've got the Marvel figures you're on about there, and I've got the little like chess pieces, but they made of lead or something that's painted. I've got a. Are they there? No, I think I've put them in the garage. I got a lot of stuff. Oh, when I'm much older. Thank you, Flip Art. I appreciate it. When you see the new Predator trailer, I think it's following on from Prey. I've not seen the trailer, but I've seen a still image of the Predator. It don't look right. I don't know why. Dark Web Mystery Bot. Fuck that. They're either bullshit or full of disgusting stuff. Got a wolf replica of the wolf head Kane. Nice. I don't have any Backstreet Boys action figures. I've got a So I thought, I don't have a Wolfman. I got a couple of mummies. I got a Frankenstein. Creature from the Black Lagoon. Boris Karloff. Yeah. I don't have a Wolfman. It's a young predator. I like the look of it. I'll have a look. Stills don't often make things look as good. So I'll double check. Sam Edwards. Hello, how you doing? Love the alien stuff. Massive fan of Geiger. Yeah. Me too. What do you think of the Wednesday series on Netflix? I watched the first season. I don't know if any more out. It was alright. I used to love the Addams Family, so yeah, I enjoyed it. Lula Moon, hello. Beto, my daughter asked if she's seen Thunderbolts yet. I have not yet. I wanted to go yesterday, but I was feeling a bit under the weather due to alcohol. There's no yet about it. Can I send a quick FU to GTA 6, by the way? Even though they knew it would get delayed to 2026, but that means it'll come to PC in 2027 because they like double dipping in the consumer money. Beto, who's your favourite Backstreet Boy? Howard. Is that a Backstreet Boy? Did I get one right? Wolfman with Anthony Hopkins was brilliant. I really enjoyed it. Anyone want apple crumble pie with ice cream? I would love it. Cue all figures of Wolfman dropping in your P.O. box. I mean, all that P.O. box. I love it. But some, 300 odd spoons and Backstreet Boys t-shirts. Say Kevin. Kevin? Rockstar, I'm with you. Beto, I found something. Check mods. I really should leave my Discord open when I'm streaming, shouldn't I? Oh, wait. I didn't scroll down enough. Still haven't scrolled down enough. Holy shit. Ooh. Burger King. What's that? Burger King Stanley Backstreet Boys action figures. CRL. I scrolled down then thinking it was going to be something spicy or... You're banned. And Grace, thank you for the £5. Did you see Three Spires Galleries Just Nottingham video? I've not seen it yet, but I will do. Be careful what kind of Wolfman people send you. Your audience is made up of all kinds. Wait, is that something weird? There's no incentive for them to push back GTA 6. They're still making millions a month out of GTA 5. Yeah. Thing is, I played GTA 5, absolutely adored the game, played the story 2 or 3 times. Tried it online like twice. I'm not a fan of this. Then I did the GTA RP. I couldn't get into that. I live streamed it once. CRL, you rock. Don't encourage her. I like Merkin's horror-themed Slash Street Boys. I've been sent that so many times. They're from Burger King. Disgraceful. Could be the Wolfie the Gladiator. True. Grab Miss B and head to GW's house. Well played, CRL. CRL has become a menace to this channel. Menace. My left ear's still ringing from here today. Her and Loopy Lulu. And the rest of you that have discovered the Twitch sound alerts. I do kind of hate the Rockstar became the very people they took the piss out of for all those years. They've lived long enough to become the villains. Still love playing GTA Vice City. So I watched, was it a Mr. Green video or a live stream? And I was like, that's a nice football shirt. And then I seen it was GTA 4, no, Vice City. It's like, oh, I want one. Want one. Any good movies coming out you're looking forward to? I'll watch the new Predator, or Pre-2 or whatever it's called. Thunderbolt. I'm really looking forward to Thunderbolt. I don't know what else there is. Ciara was not always a menace. You know, when she first came here, she was so nice and polite. And what do you think of the recent WWE releases? To be fair, most of those guys were people I would skip their matches. Braun Strowman, I don't understand that. Make the guy a monster, have him run through everyone. But it is. My mate Rich bought that for me for my birthday. It's an epic, epic t-shirt there. Good evening, Peter Horn. Apologies for the late list doing a family barbecue. Have you seen Debunking Paranormal doing your parody video? It was really funny. Really enjoyed it. Love Red Dead Redemption 2. Red Dead Redemption 2 is one of my favourite games of all time. I lost so much time to that game. No such thing, Beardo. Yes, you were. Wondering when she'll hello to you. Beardo, I have an RP server on GTA 5. I tried it a couple of times. Only ever live streamed it once, and it was torture. Because I couldn't work out what some of the buttons were to do hand gestures and shit. So I asked some guy, and he was like, "Stay in character!" So fucking calm down. But how do I do it? And then when I shot him, he complained. Then I stole somebody's car, and they complained. And I'm like, it's called GTA 5. You're supposed to shoot people and steal cars. Not in this server. You're getting banned. Fuck off. I deleted it from my hard drive. I actually enjoyed the first Hunt Predator film. Prey was such a good movie. Why they didn't put that in the cinema, I don't know. New horror movie Together. I haven't heard of that. Super Big Men finished with Vince. Yeah, probably. The new Highlander film better live up. I mean, it's not going to get any worse than Highlander 2, is it? Highlander 2 was shit. Spaghetti, you're a genius for your wrestling videos. Absolutely loved watching the characters. World of Mr. Green, nice shot. Martin Jordan, how are you doing? What's the longest game I've ever played? I'm not sure, but the longest I've played a game was Red Dead Redemption 2. Because I just go out into the wild on my horse and do all these little side missions, and then I finished the game and I was like, I didn't like that ending, so I went back and I did it again and went everywhere. Absolutely fantastic game. I don't think it's called Prey 2, but it is coming out soon, or it's already out. Rather watch the old school? I don't know, I like Henry Cavill. And the fact that he's a complete nerd. I think he'll do it justice. Because, I mean, he's been removed from films and shows for being like, that's not how, for example, Superman would act. That's not how The Witcher would act. Fantastic. Jenna Lou, thank you for the membership. I appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. You seen Hulk Hogan and Eric Bischoff are starting a new wrestling company? Are they calling it BS? Bullshit. Because the pair of them are fucking liars. I never played Red Dead Redemption 2 online. Badlands, thank you. Blue Sky Lissa, hello to you. Hey Beardo, hubby saw my screen and said, is that Beardo, the weirdo? Give him a hammer. I'll give you a hammer. Good evening, Mama Geek. I hope you're well. Hope you're both well. You still up the caravan? Watched Terrifier 3 and Smile 2, both were fabulous. Terrifier 3 is epic. I still haven't watched Smile 2. I wasn't much of a fan of the first one. I thought It Follows was much better. It's called Predator Badlands. Right. I couldn't buy one because I was gifted one. Doesn't matter. I appreciate it anyway. Wait, has my ability to gift subs come back around yet? Let me see. Boom! Right, 10 gifted come in. First 5. Who have we got? Paula. Paul Harrison. Lunatic Froggy. Sarah McNamara. And Susan Kaiser. You just been gifted 5. And... wait. I can only do 5 now. Wait, I can only do 5 now? It used to be 10, right? Ah, there you go. There's the other 5. There you go. Hated Smile, love Smile too. All right. So sweet for a 35-year-old. I appreciate you. Ruby Moon, Maggie Mash. Still up the caravan. Don't fill my skip. I've only put some stuff in there. Spiller the Driller. Tracy S. Dooley Rumble. There you go. Richard Hughes, Derby Jail was epic. It's probably my favourite investigation. And it'll come across when I finally edit the video. I haven't, Kate. Small 2 is one of those rare examples of the sequel being better. I'll definitely check that out. Sorry I'm late. Bath night for the kids. Not a problem at all. Squiggle Worm, hello. Thank you, Beardo, for gifting. You're welcome. Yeah, Derby Jail was incredible. Absolutely loved it. And we may have caught some things. Who replaces Sean Connery? I've generally thought too much about it, but I agree with the others. Antonio Bandit. I mean, it'd be nice to have a Spaniard playing a Spaniard instead of a Scotsman playing a Spaniard. Or an Egyptian. And then a Frenchman playing a Scotsman. Weird. Still, the original Highlander was great. The Kurgan. What a villain. Really interesting Staffs and DPI video. Would be great to hear your thoughts on it. Reach Beyond, I've got thoughts on it, but I'm waiting until DPI put out their 3 parts, because I've kind of been involved behind the scenes. I was supposed to go there. Yeah, I've had more tattoos done. Well, more bits done to get my arm filled. John Beardo's Facebook page. Thank you, Jolene. Cyril is being sweet to Miss Beardo. What? Any chance of a good night to my boys, Noah and Matty? Yes, Noah and Matty, good night, sleep well, and behave at school. It's important. You're live, by the way, unsure if you're away, since you know you do that and stuff. I do that and stuff. Record something, here comes uniting of fakers to try and debunk. Absolutely go for it. Question everything. Question everything. Did plan then out investigating last time to realise I double booked myself. I've unfortunately done that. I've double booked myself. Rebecca Keynes, thank you for the 10 gifted memberships. I appreciate it. Mama Geek is lovely. She absolutely is. In fact, when I was originally supposed to go with DPI to that place you're talking about, I was supposed to have gone there, but I forgot that I double booked myself with Kev Kerr. Come to fishing. Hi, Beardo from Sweden. Come to do an investigation. Bogvatnet. I'd love to go to Sweden. I'd love to. Subservience. I still haven't seen that either. He was taking the piss because you left your Twitch on it. Oh. Oh, are you Mr. Gingy? Hey, Mr. Gingy. I see you taking the piss. When is Mrs. Geek making Billy for eBay? I think she's made 4 or 5. We're waiting until we've got a few of them and then put them up. But she's on 4 or 5 of them. So they're on their way. But we just want to get a few in stock, so to speak, even though she's making them by hand. Rebecca, again, thank you very, very much for the 10 gifted. I really appreciate it. As soon as we've got sort of 10 or so, we'll make a eBay store specific to that, and we'll let you guys know about it. Shamai Atrix Blue, thank you for the 19.99. Not been in chat much, but I have been watching. Love the new tats. I've been under the gun too. Also likely restoring a 2005 MG ZS 180. Ziggy is her name. Nice. Will Mrs. Geek be co-hosting again soon? Possibly. Probably. At some point. We haven't set the eBay site up yet. It'll be Beardo and Mrs. Geek or something like that. But we haven't set it up yet. We just wanted to get sort of 10 or so of the Billies made and then put all 10 of them on there. There's going to be different versions and variations. Shocking wedding. Should have shot it. I'm just that desirable. Fair. I'm off. Catch all another live later. Louise Parry. See you soon. Appreciate you. Yeah, obviously Mrs. Geek, she works night shifts, so normally when I'm streaming, she's getting ready for work. I can hear her getting ready right now. Well, she's probably about to leave. Best soundtrack would be Who Wants to Live Forever. See, my favourite soundtrack is from The Crow. I adore that soundtrack. Great to see Mrs. Geek. She's truly a beautiful lady. She is. She's a very beautiful lady. I'm very lucky. Will you be selling Brill cream on your eBay site? Justin? It'll be right next to the fucking blusher you put on your cheeks.
Wankers.
Oh, fucking twat.
You deserved all of them, Justin. The Crow is epic. Yeah, the new one. I finally got around to watching it. What a steaming turd of a movie. Absolutely abysmal. Wasn't even a good movie in its own right, but the fact that they ruined Eric and Shelley. Tisk tisk. Those damn crows are better than The Crow. Yeah, but they don't do soundtracks for movies. Are the Billies baby safe? Are the Billies baby safe? I don't know. They wool and stuff in. I wouldn't like to say yes. Finally got The Crow on DVD. Love that film. I adore it. One of my favourite movies. Especially when, like, you're an 80s kid. Number one in the albums charts. Are they still number one? You got some Brill cream stuff. I bought some the other day because people kept saying about it. I was like, it's got to be good. It fucking stinks. I don't know what they put in that, but that stuff smells, and it ain't a good smell. Ugh. Lost Boy, yeah, Lost Boy is another good soundtrack. Very good soundtrack. I would also like to thank Justin the Paranormal Monkey for his advice when investigating the charity shop. Justin's a good guy. Very good guy. I mean, don't fucking tell him I said it. Good evening, Wheels. The eyes would be a choking hazard. Yeah, you're probably right. No, but they were last week. Fair play to have another band to come out of Wales and get a number one album, especially when rock music is pretty much fucking dead these days. For another band from Wales, good friends of mine, some of them, to get the number one, absolutely incredible. Was pretty much mandatory. What's that? Oh, The Crow? Yeah. Queen of the Damned. Yeah, Queen of the Damned has got a great soundtrack, but the film is shit. The funeral song is Who Wants to Live Forever. I made that decision after the film at 54, and I want to stand by it. Fair enough. Whoever sang it can't win all the time on the Crow soundtrack. Obviously never been to Northern Ireland or South Wales. Brill cream will pull your hair out. Nothing pulls my hair out. I mean, look at the head of hair I've got for a man of my age. Look at it. Bask in its glory. I think I am starting to go bald, though. And if it gets any thinner, it's all coming off, and I'll wear a hat for the rest of my days. Wonder what else Brandon Lee would have done after The Crow. I think he would have been a massive star. Massive action star at the very least. Because the guy could fight, you know? Yeah. He did another film. Oh, shit. Showdown in Little Tokyo. Such a good movie. Him and Dolph Lundgren. Fantastic film. Hellraiser was pretty good. I enjoyed the Hellraiser remake. It's not called Just for Men anymore. Just for Beardo. What do you mean? My hair naturally went darker. Tom Rand, I used to use Dax. You can't buy Dax in the UK anymore. But I used to use it in my dreads. My original dreads years and years and years ago. You cannot get that shit out of your hair. Jake, POTG, how are you doing? Mrs. Geek ain't pulling your hair out? No. Mrs. Geek does not want me to go looking good for 60. See, there's always fucking one. Oh yeah, Rapid Fire. That was another good one. Do you plan on doing any more piss take parody videos again soon? Probably. I will do, but I don't know where. I'll probably do another one in the house. Mine has a full head of thick hair too, nearly as grey as yours. If I ever shave my hair off, you lot will never know anything about it. Because I'll just be wearing hats. Is that a birdie chirping outside your window or mine? I think it might be yours. Clive Barker was involved in the 2022 Hellraiser remake, I believe. Definitely worth a watch. I thought it was really good. And I loved the change in designs of the Cenobites. You just look better with your dreads, Beardo. It's a wig. What is? Listen, Dean, if I was going to put a wig on, I wouldn't pick this fucking haircut, would I? Then we will know. Yeah, but I wear a hat pretty often anyway. No grey on beard. What the fuck do you call all this then? Have I tuned into old man beard? Jesus Christ. You must be the only person on the planet that thought I look better with dreads. Those dreads are fucking awful. Big Trouble in Little China. I fucking love that film. No, you don't. I wear a hat all the time. I've not even got my Call of Duty one on backwards. You wear a hat, then we know you shaved your head. You just give yourself bollocks. The weird time when he just died, but the film was epic. I watched the recent version and he just didn't do it. Now the new one was cack. Once he shaves it off, it's more real estate for tattoos anyway. I don't think I'll tattoo my head. I toyed with the idea at one point. Willow, absolutely a great film, yeah. If Beardo had a wig, it'd be dreads. Probably. I prefer the grey Beardo. It looks good on you. I mean, my hair goes dark as soon as I put gel on it anyway. But once the top grows out, I won't have to wear gel anymore. Gotta get ready and head back to the hospital to see the missus and the new baby. Hey, let's go, Daniel. Congratulations. Embrace the baldness. You and Dan can play the Mitchell brothers. He'll have to be Phil, though, won't he? The angry little one. I'll have to be Grant. I'm not shaving, though. Beardo Dreads was like watching a predator who'd let himself go. What do you reckon has been the best series on TV ever? Sons of Anarchy is my favourite all-time TV show. I've just started watching the new Tom Hardy one. Tom Hardy, not Meryl Streep. Oh, what's her name? Helen Mirren, Tom Hardy, and James Bond. I can't remember his name. Such a good show. Really enjoying that. I loved The Walking Dead far longer than most people did. Reimagining, I should say, not remake. Clive Barker isn't going to do the same thing twice. True. Can't be bothered to dye my grey hair. I have tattoos on my head. It's a weird feeling when they're being done. I think the head would hurt, right? Because there's not a lot of flesh there. Height gate now. This height gate thing has been going on years with me and Mr. Grey. Mobland, that's it. Helen Mirren is an absolute psychopath in it. She's fantastic. Pierce Brosnan, that's him, thank you. Pierce Brosnan is fantastic in it. He's just like this weird Irish gangster. Never watched The Walking Dead. I love The Walking Dead. Most of the Star Wars TV shows have been really good. The Marvel ones, not so much. I'm a Marvel nerd. Would have posted pics up in Beardo Discord, but I think I got kicked. I don't think you have been. Can't beat Sons. Yeah, Sons of Anarchy is my favourite all-time show. You can always tattoo your head and face. Stupid turd spikes to become an island boy. I still don't know what the island boys are. I toyed with the idea of tattooing the side of my head at one point. But I'm like, if this all comes crashing down and I've got to go back and get a real job, I've got to try and get away with that. And my thumbs. And I will tattoo my other hand eventually. But on your head, I like head tattoos. I've seen some really cool head tattoos. I've seen some cool facial tattoos. I'm just not a fan of the big block letters over your head. Helen M definitely showing a real psycho side of the action movie she loves to be in. The Walking Dead was great until mostly close-ups and painfully emotional episodes back to back. I mean, Look at the Flowers was very emotional, but yeah, I enjoyed it. Not that specifically. It's a well-written show. I watched it to the very end. I've watched the Negan and Maggie spin-off. It was decent. The Daryl Dixon one, I tried to watch, didn't enjoy it. Then I got to the end of it eventually, and I was like, holy shit, that was good. I'll try and rejoin when I get back to the hospital. I was trying to get my neck tattooed. I've got my neck tattooed there and there. I wanted my throat done, but it's pointless because I'm never shaving. Head tattoos vibrate more than hurt. It's like you have a fill-in in your upper jaw. Done loads of head tats. Fair enough. Well, there's the Discord link. Raven, hi. Peter, if you ever go back to work, I'll hire you regardless of tattoos. Appreciate you, Ben L. I appreciate it. A tattoo of Mrs. Geek would look nice on your hand. I have a head tattoo of a comb over if I went bald. Best TV show ever is Breaking Bad. See, I disagree. It took me 5 or 6 years to get to the end of Breaking Bad because I could only watch it in small increments, and it got to the end and it finished, and I was like, that was shit. I hated Breaking Bad, mostly because every character in it was an absolute dick. There just wasn't a nice character in. Well, it was, and he unfairly dismissed. I won't spoil it for anyone. Ugh. Is it even still spoilers? What's from Dusk Till Dawn? The original Dusk Till Dawn is epic. The TV show Dusk Till Dawn, I watched the first season and it wasn't for me. It was alright. Can't watch Breaking Bad. Yep, I hated Breaking Bad. Beardo, Misery, Great Kathy Bates is brilliant. Absolutely. There was a show where they redid the character of Annie Wilkes. I'm sure the show was called like Portland or Maine or something. Stone Rock. The second season of Stone Rock. The lady that played a younger Annie Wilkes in that was fantastic as well. I know a lot of people love Breaking Bad, but I didn't enjoy it. I'll never hate Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I watched bits of Buffy and Angel, but I was never massive into it, even though most of my friends were. Loved Sons of Anarchy. Reacher has been really enjoyable. Loved Misery. The book is amazing. Absolutely. The best TV show ever was Rent-A-Ghost. Everyone knows that. Ozarks is a very good show. Will you be watching Alien Earth? Probably. Hank Schrader was the only smart... See, Hank Schrader was the only character in Breaking Bad that I liked. The only one. Oh, saying that, I didn't mind Saul. I won't watch the side spin-off, but I did enjoy the character of Saul. Buffy was iconic. I get Buffy being iconic, but I don't know, I never really got into it. I watched bits of it. Vikings was good. I enjoyed Vikings. I enjoyed the first 4 seasons of Vikings, and then it went off the boil. I never finished it. Tales from the Crypt was epic. There is no need to lull a Tales from the Crypt. Beardos, Weirdos, Boils and Ghouls is because I love that show so much. Can't stand the colour grading in Ozarks. It's all blue. It's to show the desperation behind it all, innit? Devs. I've never heard of that. You have a Mr. Pointy tad. I don't know what Mr. Pointy is. Beardo, can you recommend a good horror TV show? Don't like any I've seen. I mean, I enjoyed the first couple of seasons of American Horror Story, and then that went shit. American Horror Stories, nah. I mean, one of my favourite horror shows, and to a degree it is a horror show, was The X-Files. X-Files was absolutely phenomenal. Better Call Saul was good, but I only watched it because my other half loves it. Fair enough. I've assigned James Masters 8/10. Peaky Blinders was really good. Signed Seth Green figure. Nice. Calamity, how are you doing? New Stephen King series, Pennywise in it. Welcome to Derry coming this year. I'm looking forward to that. The 3 Dexter series. See, the original series went off the boil at the end. And I don't know about the new stuff. I mean, I recently rewatched X-Files. I say recently. It took me 3 years, I think. But I enjoyed X-Files even more on a rewatch than I did the first time around. Just a fantastic. How are you doing? Can you say hello to Alma for us? She is stopping with us. Bob the Beard. Yes, I can. Alma, hello to you. Hey, Beard, have you seen Scum? I have seen it, yeah. I didn't know there was 2 versions, though. Season 1 of Terror. I haven't heard of that. Just interrupted by someone looking at my door looking for a downed drone. Beardo's fault. It's his staffies, because he's crap with his drone. Crashes all the time. Signed Brandon Lee as we were talking about it. Oof. Dexter. The original Dexter, first 5 or 6 series I enjoyed, and then the last one was shit. Then they tried something in between that made no sense because, you know, the way it ended. And now they've done another one. I don't get it. I'm probably not even going to watch it. Going to be a rough few days having tests for health issues. All good now. Homemade chicken and mushroom and spinach balti. You need to get your ass home and made this stuff. Debunked Paranormal. You have become very popular amongst this community. Breaking Bad was terrible. The lead actor cannot act. He overacts. I wouldn't have said he couldn't act. The first season of Dexter was the best. Yeah. I don't know. There was... When the other serial killer was brought into it, I enjoyed that one more than any. Still love the old 1980s Hammer horror TV series, Children of the Full Moon. Publicity photo for Showdown Little Tokyo. Oh, nice. The TV show of Dexter is watered down compared to the books. I didn't even know it was based on books. Young Dexter was okay. Didn't hate it. His kid one, but still watching. Fair. Just dropped my phone on my foot. Beardo's fault. Well, that's your fault. Thank you very much for blaming me for everything. Red Dwarf was epic. Epic. Gangs of London. I've started watching that. Please tell me it gets better. First episode, fucking wow. And then I was a bit like, Beardo. What? What have I done now? I'll cook you one if you come to the caravan. I wanted to come up this weekend, but unfortunately your other daughter came over and we all got shit-faced. Loved Red Dwarf. So do people in the States get the humour from Red Dwarf? You still love Dexter, but it got boring in the last... Yeah, the last season was shit. Red Dwarf still gets quoted in our house. Yeah, it does here too. GS a few seasons more. Huh? Oh, the book. Alright. Yeah, sorry. Monsters based on serial killers is good. Yeah, we've watched them. The new one is going to be Ed Gein, and Jax Teller, Charlie Hunnam is playing him. Looking forward to that. Just had a lush chicken tikka dinner. Beef burger. It was all... Oh. I watched X by the time I got to the end. It was a bit meh. Smeghead. Yeah, they did a US remake of Red Dwarf that flopped. They also did The In-Betweeners that flopped. Faulty Towers. Faulty Towers, bottom. Just growing up watching that stuff. Being an 80s kid rules. Ran out of water. Gangs Hunt Season 2 was awesome. Special effects and great people being blown apart in slow motion. I'm going to stick with it. Christopher Lee used to scare you back in the day. The thing with Dexter, I hate Dee Dee. Mindhunter was awesome. Yeah. Why Netflix kept dumping the really good shows, I don't know. So Paul Harrison, me and Mrs. Geek watched a 4-hour documentary. I think it was like a series put all into one about Only Fools and Horses the other day, because I love that show. Bottom Live was a true blessing to watch. I wish I'd got to see it live. I haven't watched Black Summer. I have the whole Fawlty Tower set in VHS. Too bad I don't have a player. They also did a pilot for a US Only Fools and Horses. Still know how the company Smeg get away with it, knowing what Smeg or Smegma is. That is that. Shameless. I've only watched a couple of seasons of Shameless. Yeah. I didn't watch Still Open All Hours. I never watched it. You'd have been more shit-faced up here and a full barbecue to boot. Mama Geek, you have no idea how drunk I got on Friday. I thought I could drink like I used to. I can't. You must watch Black Summer. It's insane. There was one that Cheryl recommended where there's people go into a town and they can't get out of the town. They loop back in and there's like zombies in the night and shit. That's good. I mean, been enjoying that, but I can't remember what it was called. Shameless went downhill after most of them left. They've started leaving when I was watching it and I gave up. Family Guy. I love Family Guy. Like Christopher Lee, Google him to see what kind of man he was. Uh-oh, is this another one? Is it Hello Hello? I used to love that as a kid. My father hated it. So I had to watch it with my grandparents. From. That's the one. That was really enjoying that as well. But it's one of those I'm watching with Mrs. Geek, so I've got to wait for days when she's home. WandaVision. WandaVision was shit. I really didn't like WandaVision at all. I was excited for it, and I'm like, what's this crap? Never enjoyed it. From is mental. It is. The American Shameless was epic. Is there an American Shameless? It had Christopher Lloyd as Grandad and a monster truck as their vehicle. What? Oh. That sounds horrible. Never seen Cruel Summer. You disagree about Family Guy? I can see why people hate it, but I loved it. The US Only Fools and Horses was absolutely abysmal. It was called Kings of Van Noy. Oh, John Leguizamo was Del Boy. Christopher. Oh. The Bill. I kind of watched The Bill growing up, and then me and Mrs. Geek started watching it again at some point just before it ended, and it was alright, but never loved it. Anyone mentioned the young... See, I grew up on the young ones. Bottom, Red Dwarf and stuff. Because my dad loved it. And it was the type of thing, my mum would be at work. And he'd be like, don't tell your mum I've let you watch this. And my mum only rumbled that my dad had let us watch it. When me and my brother were like, Eddie, you utter bastard! And he was like, what have you been watching? Dad let us. Grass the Father. There was a show in the 90s called Millennium. It's a fantastic show, that. It was a spin-off from X-Files. Mike, oh! How you doing, Mike? Oh! Heartbeat and Green. I'd rather stick pins in my eyes than watch that shite. I could never get into them. No. Oh, wait, Green Grass. That was a spin-off, right? I enjoyed that. That was alright. That was Boise. But, yeah, that... the other one, I couldn't get in... No, Heartbeat. Shit. Like Last of the Summer Wine. Shit. Jasper Carrot. I used to watch that with my dad as well. Porridge. Porridge was good. Millennium ended too soon. I'm going to rewatch that soon. Outer Limits. Loved that. Favorite quote from the Bill, the drunk bloke goes, why is it called Sunhill? It's never sunny and it's not even on a hill. See, I only ever watched 2 episodes of Black Sails and I couldn't get into it. I think it's because somebody told me it was like Vikings but with pirates and it wasn't as good, so I give up. Darling Buds of Me. I remember watching it as a kid and Catherine Zeta-Jones being in it, but I don't really remember if I enjoyed it or not. Get your favourite hoodie, t-shirt, mug and more at the merch link. Thank you, Jolene. Terrorhawks' Nightmare Fuel. I've never seen that. Is Terrorhawks good? Anything with David Jason in? What was the cop show he did? Touch of Frost. I love Touch of Frost. Black Sails was awesome. I might try it. I like Game of Thrones until the last... I always say the last series, but I think it was the last two. You know, the big fight. I can just see a couple of orange flickers. So what am I meant to be fucking watching? Yeah. I turn the brightness up and you can see it. No, I can't. It was shit. Game of Thrones ended well. Shirel, I believe we've had this argument many times. I don't think it ended well at all. At all. Brassic. Brassic is one of the funniest things I've seen in a long, long time. The fuck is his name? I can never remember his name. The lead actor. He was in This Is England. Oh, what the fuck is his name? But, yeah. Oh, I can't remember his name. What's his name, chat? Ah. I can't remember his name. He's highly dyslexic. And basically, Brassic is written around Joseph Gilgun. Thank you, Giuseppe Stromboli. Absolutely hilarious show. Absolutely. And that's coming to an end after the next season. Also, Emmerdale he was in. I vaguely remember him in Emmerdale, and I liked him in that. Do you know when people have Emmerdale on the background and you're just drawn to certain characters? He was one of them. You prefer the young ones over bottom? Fair enough. Still haven't watched an episode of Twin Paranormal. You're not missing anything. If you watch Game of Thrones, I'm assuming you've also watched House of Dragons. I haven't watched it yet. Joe Gilgun, absolutely fantastic actor. And the fact that all of the stories in it are loosely based on things that either he experienced or stories that his mates had told him. And it's all in this show. I absolutely love it. Brilliant. Misfits. So Misfits was really good. It started to get stupid and then they brought him into it. And his introduction into Misfits with the elastic band and the dog food wrapper as a condom. What are you doing in there? Just washing shit off me cock, love. This Is England is one of the most emotional things I've ever watched. All of them. Really good, well-written show. He's a really underrated actor as well, because he did... what was the comic book thing he did? Loved the comic as well. He played a vampire. That was good. Preacher. Thank you, Adam. You enjoyed Mrs. Brown's Boys? I didn't. Give up on Misfits after the second season. Go back to season 4 when Joseph Gilgun comes into it. He carries the entire thing. Carries it, but it's so good. Latest, Catherine. I don't think I got the end of Preacher. I'm going to have to try and find that. This Is England series is brilliant. Yeah. Mrs. Brown's Boys, funny as hell. I sit in that camp if I just don't... There was like the odd scene I was like... I was about it. And I'd be watching people watch it. They'd be like doubled over laughing. I was just like... Ain't that funny? Do you remember the kids' show Nightmare from the early 90s? Yes, I do. Loved it. We used to like bread. My mum loved bread when I was a kid. I hated it. No, it was never for me. My mum used to watch EastEnders, Constipation Street, Crossroads, Home and Away Neighbours. Torture. Absolute torture. People say sarcasm is the lowest form of wit. They've obviously never seen Mrs. Brown's Boys. Yeah, I'm not a fan of it. Mrs. Brown's Boys is absolute crap. I sit in that camp. Preacher, I watched part of season 1. It was boring. Did not hold my attention. I mean, we all have different... I think I was too young to have understood what bread was about. It's just a bit shit. What Went to Ireland. My mind blew at the words allowed on TV or the other words they use in conversation I haven't yet said yet. See, in Ireland, the word twat isn't a swear word. Because I've got family in Ireland, and when they came over for my grandmother's renewal of the vows, and my cousin called somebody a twat, my grandmother went nuts. And my uncle was like, whoa, 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 it's not swearing in Ireland. My nan's like, I don't give a shit, it's my house. And it's swearing over here. Santa Paul's Vlogs, how are you doing? Gloomy Kent. Yeah, it's kind of sunny now outside. From the little slither of light I can see. I enjoyed Little Britain back in the day, but I probably wouldn't enjoy it now. It's just I used to howl laughing at Phoenix. I can't stand Peter Kay. I don't like his stand-up. I don't like anything he's done on TV. I don't like that stupid fucking singing thing he did. Just not for me at all. That one and the C one. Yeah, I try not to say the C one on lives. I use it in real life quite often, to be fair. I'm not going to lie about it. It is a swear, but in Ireland, apparently it's not. Boys from Blackstuff, fantastic. I've never heard of that. I met Grandad from Mrs. Brown Boys on St. Mary's Street. He was really nice. I wouldn't even know which one Grandad was. And feck was never used as an F word until Father Ted, as they just picked a similar sounding word. Emerald Isle. Bearded, my mum loves that word. She would sing at a grocery store. I had to pull her aside and tell her mum it's a bad word. She said, but it's so pretty. That's cool. PSI Factor, if you can find it. Old series from back in the 90s. PSI Factor. Remember the Krypton Factor? I used to watch that with my dad. Beardo, try gummies. I would never do such a thing. Hello, Spider Queen. How are you doing? Trailer Park Boys. Do you know, I've never seen that. Should you hear the words we get on daytime TV in Oz? Turn the air blue. Australians are cool. Love Australians. Even when they're angry, they just sound like they're having the best time of their life. I love Australian people. The world is stupid nowadays. Bring back the 80s and 90s. Darby, Ogill and the Little People. What's that? Yes, you can get a twat for the Irish.
Yeah. Oh, fucking twat. Oh.
Yossa Hughes, played by the late great Bernard Hill. Do you like Peter Sellers movies? Off the top of my head, I don't know. Not everyone gets eccentric British humour. I was thinking of watching Grimm from the... My daughter likes that. I took her all the way to Wrexham. Because she... the lead actor in it was in Wrexham. I watched a couple with it. It was decent. Just seemed like a bit of a rip-off of Supernatural. That I really enjoyed, by the way. Bread was great. Lilo Lil the Tart. Twat is your favourite word. Oh, Grimm, where they turned World War II moustache man into werewolf type creature. Yeah. Oh, Pink Panther. Irish film with Sean Connery. Wait, I think that was called something different. What's it called? Time Bandits. That was Sean Connery and Little People. So martial arts movies. Yeah, I grew up watching Jackie Chan, Bruce Lee. One of my granddad's favourite films was Enter the Dragon. And we'd watch it quite often. Mostly because I was not allowed to watch it at home. My granddad would let me watch it. Terminator, Predator, Enter the Dragon. Staples of my childhood. Robocop. Over here, you can pretty much put any word into a sentence. It sounds like a swear word. The thing with the fast shows is funny, you watch it every... See, I never got into the fast show. And I never got into that... What's the guy that's doing the bake-off shit now? I could never get into that. Peep Show I couldn't get into. Mighty Boosh. I couldn't get into the Mighty Boosh. I just didn't like it. But then I loved Black Books. Black Books was one of my favourite comedy shows. Big Boss and Fists of Fury. Yeah, I've got a box set of Bruce Lee here somewhere. Not in here. I've also got Oh, it's down there. I got a gold Bruce Lee Funko Pop. Roadhouse. Vendrana V, I'm not in a position to become a member or to super chat, but I make sure to watch all the ads to the end. I hope that helps with the revenue. Greetings from Croatia. Vendrana, I appreciate you. Thank you very, very much. And it does help. I appreciate it. Thank you. Fast and Furious. Spaced was great. So I enjoyed Space. Mighty Boost didn't like Black Book, Spaced and Peep. See, maybe I should retry Peep Show, but I don't know, that little fucker that looks like a penguin gets on my nerves. Favorite comedies of the young ones. Monty Python was brilliant. Bloodsport, good film. I don't really remember Rab C. Nesbitt. I think it was one of those things that my dad didn't like, so I wasn't allowed to watch it. You've never watched Fast and Furious? First one's alright, second one's shit, third one's shit, fourth one's shit, fifth one's alright, and then they got stupid. Love Time Bandits, awesome movie. So was Baron Munchausen. Baron Munchausen was really cool. I did watch Shooting Stars. Loved it. Fast and Furious is at its D. Yeah. And it's got stupid. My daughter was like, yeah, just watch Fast and Furious. They were in space. What? Glad I didn't watch that. The Peep Show problem's getting used to the cameras. It's the little guy. I just don't like him. When I just got around to watching the It Crowd recently. See, I've never seen that either. But I've just seen one of the guys from the It Crowd was in what's it called? Where they try to make each other laugh, bunch of comedians locked in a house. Richard something. A guy was creasing me. He was so dry. I remember watching Raspberry Nesbit, loved it. Anyone watch Psych? No, The Dove from Above. Eureka Kaka! Fast and Furious went to space. Yeah. Detectorists. Joe Paul, me and Mrs. Geek watched that late last year. What a show. She'd already watched it and said, you're going to love this, and put it on. Yeah, The Detectorists was really good. I used to watch some episodes of my mum, Everyday Treasures. Still Game as well, probably biased because my granddad was Scottish. There was a show called Game On, that was good as well. Men Behaving Badly, that was great. I did, Spider Queen, I did get another Backstreet Boys t-shirt. I should have worn it today, really. But I sweated through my top. Do you like Australian Ghost Hunters Amy's Crypt? I haven't watched them for a while, but yeah. Still Game is classic Scottish humour. Scrubs, I watched the odd episode of Scrubs and it was alright. I wouldn't go out my way to watch it again. But we have been watching. Joe, like when you're doing stuff around the house, you just put something on in the background. I've been really enjoying House. Not for any of the medical shit. Just the snark of Hugh Laurie. Used to hate the young ones in Red Dwarf. Love it now. I'd be a quick question. Have you thought about covering Ghost Files by Watcher? I've been asked for them a lot. I've enjoyed what I've watched of them. But I haven't watched that much. Like The Detectorists, it was funny. It was very funny. Being an adult is watching Shooting Stars and realising Bob was the funny one. Yeah. As a kid, I always thought that Vic was the funnier one. As an adult, yeah. Max and Paddy, yeah, I can't stand... what's his face? Put Big Light on. Changeling with George C. Scott. I keep thinking I haven't seen it. And then when I went to put it on the other day, I was like, I have seen this. The main guy on Game On, I'm sure he's based on Travis Bickle. Blackadder. I barely remember Blackadder. Loved The Boys. Absolutely love it. So in the preview, they have a Dead Bell. Don't know how I feel about that yet. The Dead Bell's dog shit. I've sent mine to Kenny Biddle. Loved House. Laurie was the shit. His snark and sarcasm is next level in that show. Just the way he destroys people. And I've just got to the part where they've changed the cast. They're kind of still in the background, but they brought new cast in. And I was starting to get a bit bored, and then they changed it. I'm like, cool. We're back in the room. Recently watched The Pit. Never heard of that. Like where it's 13, but no one else did. It was canned after a season or two. Loved House 2. I never watched it first time round. Heel and Peace were good. Don't know what happened to them. I don't know. Just rewatch Still Game. It's another beautiful show, funny but real. Dr. House, Gregory House, the most sarcastic, snarky man on the planet. Love the character. Right, let me grab DPI's link, because we're going to send everyone over to DPI tonight. I've got a wire across my keyboard and I just pressed 3 keys at once. Alright, where is the link? Ah, they got the side-eye guy with them. Copy. Paste. Pin. Got a Dirty Sanchez box set. I've got one somewhere and a Jackass box set. I think when Haley Pace still does stage shows now, they were awesome. Have fun. I'm finishing Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. I loved that film as a kid. Haley Pace were awesome. They were not PC and got cancelled. Yeah, the problem is you can't be funny anymore. Not allowed. Paul, thank you very much for hanging with us. The Good Doctor. My daughter's been trying to get me to watch that. Spitting Image. Loved that. Loved X-Files. Takeshi Castle. I watched some of them. My daughter would like to know what your favourite Marvel character and or event Thor. My favourite Marvel character, or my favourite comic book character is Thor. Always has been. So I got so much Thor stuff here. The Expanse. I've not watched that. Defiance. Rings a bell. Watched a lot of Star Trek as a kid as well. Loved Star Trek. Still love Star Trek. Dudley and Moore. I remember Dudley Moore. I don't remember Dudley and Moore. Latest Jake. Your favourite's Loki. What do you think of Ghibli studio films? I don't know if I know anything about them. Bates Hotel was very good. I did enjoy that. Right, so at the top of the chat, you will see a link that will take you over to Dorset Paranormal, Dawn of the Dead remake or original. Both. Sorry, I love both. Expansive sci-fi. You've got the first ever Thor comic book store, do we? Wow. Your favourite is the Hulk. It's because you burst out of your clothes, right? I have seen Supernatural many times. Loved the show. Right, so I have to go, so we can head on over to Dorset Paranormal. They've got a premiere. I'll have it on the TV, but I've got to eat, because by the time I ended my stream twice earlier, I didn't have time to eat. I had time for a quick coffee, and then I was back on. I appreciate every single one of you. What a fantastic evening. Love the Sunday night hangouts. So do please go and check out Dorset Paranormal. Very, very nice bunch of guys. I've worked with them a few times. Really enjoy them. Much love to you all. Thank you all for chilling with me tonight. Beardo out.
Dressed up like a T-Rex with that perfect strut. All the people in the chat's just going nuts. You need a roar. Can I get a roar? If you're not feeling well, it's a nice surprise to get her off a beer dough and Emery's life. With the tiny little arms and the flowing tail. If you don't like it, you can go fuck yourself. Can I get a roar? You can get a roar. Of the day to put a smile on your face. All the fans know how much he appreciates. Raw, you can get a raw. If you're just feeling like crap, all you have to do is ask. Beardo's got your back, and just like that, you get a raw.